is a good podcast. Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. This is a good podcast.
Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. We're back, baby. Sorry about the week hiatus. My computer committed die.
Yeah, sure did. That's awful. Do you want to expand on that a little bit?
Sure. I mean, it makes me sad.
Yeah, I knew it made you sad. That's why I only texted you about it like once. Yeah. And then I was like, I'm gonna leave this.
And then
alone.
you sent me a message. Was like, yo, I relayed. I spilled stuff on my motherboard one time.
yeah.
No, yeah, it just Windows started freezing. This is kind of a boring story, but yeah, Windows started freezing, and then I took it in, and I spent $400 and didn't have a computer for a week. So that's what happened. But enough about that. I've got two fantastic guests with me today. One you'll know from being on the show all the time. It's Harry.
It's me.
And first time, welcome Zoey.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, no problem.
How do you know Harry?
So he actually used to work over at a Torchy's, like right up the road over there. Yeah,
this is the Torchy's
Yeah.
Connect.
I was slanging drinks over there.
Yeah. He was a bartender. Then, like, you know, he pretty much ditched us. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. Went through his big boy job doing game shows.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god.
Well, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
thanks
for
for being
sure.
on the show.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm so tired. I just finished another stream. This is my third show today.
Lord.
Yeah.
I am also tired. I didn't do shit today.
Hey, valid.
I laid in bed and slept all day. I even got up early and took Jake to work because I was like, I want to have the car because I'm definitely going to like go work out, play soccer, maybe do a little run today. Didn't do shit.
Shout out Jake for not being on the show. He's going to see Eric Andre or something, right? Are you going to that too?
No. I'm going to Eric Andre. Eric Andre is until tomorrow.
That's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Why isn't Jake here?
He's at work.
What the fuck?
The only reason why.
Why isn't Jake here? Okay, that's fine. How'd you get tickets to Eric Andre? That sounds like it'll be a fun show.
Tucker bought him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out Tucker.
Shout out Tucker. She just hit us up it was months ago. It was like when they first went on sale and she was like, hey, Eric Andre will be here this date. I bought us all tickets. So.
What percentage of the show do you think he'll be naked?
20%.
20%
is my bet.
I mean, like that's. I would say that's like, you know, pretty like realistic. You know, I mean, like.
I might take the over on that.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it might be 75.
Yeah.
It looks crazy. Have you seen the trailer for his tour right now?
No, I love the Eric Andre show, so I've seen like all the episodes of the actual show, but I don't know what is the trailer for the tour.
It's not like his normal stand up. It is like the Eric Andre show live.
It's like Johnny Knoxville almost. Remember he did that tour where he was again naked most of the time.
Yeah.
It's just I fucking remember that.
It's nuts. Like it shows him like throwing shit on stage, like breaking shit. He runs through the crowd. Like
oh, okay, so just like any hardcore show, basically.
Yeah, and it's like throwing shit and like spraying shit on people, like just different. I don't know what.
So are you gonna be in the Splash Zone? You have
Yes.
Splash Zone tickets?
We have Splash Zone tickets.
Nice.
We do actually.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah. Or I think we're general admission, which is the Splash Zone, and it's first come first serve. So we're getting there very early.
So you're gonna be in the pit?
Yeah.
Nice.
In the pit for the Eric Andre.
Yeah, for real though. Right?
Yeah. So me and Tucker are gonna get there like 3 or 4 hours early.
Yeah.
And hold spots for Jake.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, someone just got a yellow card on the TV.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Oh,
No surprise there.
do we care about Miami anymore, or because Messi's out of the tournament, are we done?
No, Messi's still playing. He's
But they didn't make the MLS Cup or whatever, right?
they might, I think. I don't know.
Oh, I thought they got eliminated.
Oh, maybe. I don't keep up with any MLS team except for Austin. As soon as Austin got eliminated, I was just like, whatever. I was just watching because I saw that they were on, and I was like, oh, I'll get to see Messi play. You know, the best player in the world playing against not the best players in the world. And
It's an
he's
adult playing
injured.
fourth grade soccer, it seems like.
he's injured apparently.
Damn.
So he's not playing. He's
on,
fine.
Messi.
He's just like
He's like,
he's
this
messy. They
league
just-
sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here anymore.
No, he loves it. He scores like 2 goals a game. I bet it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's messy, so they're not taking any risks. They're they're like, just
protect the brand.
yeah, they're like, just sit this out.
Zoe, you were telling us about a pit experience you had going back to the pit of Eric Andre, where you fell 6 feet under your head.
Okay, yeah. Like,
do you mind regaling that story?
Yeah. So like, okay, so it was like 2018, right? Like it was
Okay.
like during Slayer's like farewell tour, right? It was Circuit of America Speedway over there at Del Valley,
Mhm.
and the show, it basically consisted of Testament, who opened up, and then it was Behemoth, Lamb of God, Anthrax, and Slayer, who were the headliners.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know, like a really fucking awesome show, man. And you know, it was like my second time being there, you know, after like a few years prior, seeing like Deftones and Rise Against for like the first time and whatnot.
Sure.
Yeah. So like in this particular, you know, environment, me and my buddies, we went, you know, over like to like we were like seated in the lawn area, right?
Mhm.
And the lawn, people were starting a fucking massive pit, right? And so, mind you, like it's on like a hill, right? So like
Moshing on a hill sounds insane.
it is. It was really insane.
Moshing
dude.
on an angle is a problem.
It is. It's a real fucking problem.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be a little bit of like a special kind of person, you know, to like, you know, do that shit. So like, I mean, and like knowing my fucking crazy ass, you know, like I fucking got in, you know, during fucking Slayer's like set, right? I think it was during Seasons of the Abyss, I would say. It was like when the song started to pick up, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, the fucking pig just got going and whatnot. And there was like this big motherfucker, right? Like probably around twice my size. And mind you, you know, like I'm a small fucking person, okay?
Yeah.
Really small girl. And I mean, like I don't really weigh as much, don't have really much muscle mass and whatnot. And like I could be easily, you know, like be flinged around, you know, like a fucking pinball, you know. So that's what happened. And then, you know, I got pushed too hard, you know, to where I literally because you gotta understand, it, like I said, like it was on the hill, and then, you know, at the very end of it, that's kind of like where the seating, you know, began, like the actual
Sure,
seating
yeah.
of it with the concrete and whatnot. And mind you, it was like around like 5 to 6 feet, you know, off the ground, you know, from the concrete, right?
Ugh.
So yeah, I basically fell over, and I basically hit the back of my head, you know, onto the concrete.
You could. That sounds like you had like a good chance of dying.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Totally.
I mean,
This is like triggering my CTE. It's making my brain hurt.
you're having sympathy
Yeah.
CTE.
Okay, Benoit. But no, dude. I mean, to be fair, I mean, like, I'm fucking nuts. So, like, I mean,
Did
like,
this contribute to you being
I think it contributed, you know, to like saving my fucking ass, you know, that fucking night. I mean, I'm not religious or anything, but I'm just like, shit, bro. Man, thank whatever God, you know, fucking exists, man.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
How fucked up were you? Like, for how long?
Okay, so like I was like blacked out for maybe like about a minute or two.
Ooh,
That's a long
not good.
time.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah, for like a minute or two. Yeah, like yeah. I mean, like I'm kind of surprised that I even, you know, like came to or whatnot. I don't know, like what the hell, you know, like because I mean at the time, you know, like I wasn't even on anything, you know, like I was still smoking weed like how I am right now. So like,
Sure.
yeah, I mean. I don't know if like, you know, the fucking weed has anything to do with it, but I'm just like,
I think
you know.
probably. I think the weed keeps your brain healthy. Remember early in the pandemic when people were like, "Yeah, if you smoke weed, you can't get COVID."
Oh yeah, that fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Do you remember? This
I was
is
one of those
real.
people.
This is the context is what makes it funny.
Yeah.
A French study.
There was
came
like a
out-
real scientist.
Of course, it was fucking
real,
French.
It was a real scientific study made by French scientists that said if you smoked cigarettes, you were less likely to get COVID.
Maybe it's just because you wouldn't know because you're already
exactly
you're
right.
already
Yeah,
coughing your lungs
exactly.
out. I will say,
Never trust the French,
yeah,
dude.
I stopped smoking weed like a year ago and then immediately got COVID. So I think it's true.
That checks out.
I think it's real.
Oh my God.
So the basis of the study was that
Your lungs are
smoking-
coated in tar.
Yes.
So you
Fuck
can-
yeah,
That's
yeah. Fucking
it.
coated in resin,
No,
dude.
that's it. Your lungs are coated in like resin and tar, and because of that, it's hard for the COVID virus to attach to the
That's just
cells
good
in the
science.
lungs.
That's just good science.
Hey, dude. I mean, that's fucking botany for you. You know?
Yeah. The stoners will take the world.
Yeah,
man.
exactly. Yeah, dude.
So
That's what I'm saying, dude. Just like get rid of all the fucking like official like government officials and whatnot, because they're not fucking doing shit, you know?
No.
Yeah, like I mean, like get the fucking potheads, you know, in fucking office. At least you know they have much more of a fucking sensibility about.
This is where we're gonna learn
that
that
shit,
like
you know?
everyone in Congress actually smokes weed.
That's the issue.
I mean, right now, I don't know about smoking weed, but I'm pretty sure everyone's fucking smoking crack or something right now.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely the interns are running the show. It seems like.
Oh yeah, fucking
and
yeah, they're wheeling around corpses.
they're all on.
I know,
coke.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, you weren't here, but I celebrated Diane Feinstein dying with Jake last week.
Oh, that's so great.
I'm sad you weren't around for
I
that.
am also sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, so good. I was so happy when she died. I was laughing. I was
so
telling
good.
everybody. It was like Christmas morning.
Smoking on the Diane pack.
Hell yeah.
Like I felt like a team that I supported. Like it was like the Cowboys had just won the Super Bowl. It was
Like, that's
great.
gonna ever happen again.
Yeah, the Diane Feinstein is the closest I will ever get
Oh,
to
man.
the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah, the Cowboys suck, and I love it. It's so funny.
Okay.
Yeah, they do suck.
I swear, every fucking like every fucking sports league have like, you know, the fucking team that's like the butt of the joke, you know,
Oh, yeah.
like literally, you know, like for the NFL, I think we all agree it's the fucking Cowboys for sure,
And it's
Or the
every team
Jets.
that I support.
or the Chargers, or the
Oh,
Chargers.
That's my team, though. Come on.
No, it's every team that I support. Dallas Cowboys gets shit on because they suck. Austin FC shit on because they
I
fucking
mean, to be fair,
suck.
dude, Austin isn't really like a. I don't feel Austin as like a sporty town. You know, there's like there are way too many fucking creatives and way too many hippies. You know, to even be considered like a sports town. Honestly,
Yeah.
Disagree.
Also, it's like it's a town, not a city.
Yeah, exactly. That's a
Yeah.
fucking town.
Austin
Yeah.
FC sells out every time.
That's because
Over 20,000 people.
it's the
every
only
time.
it's the only like professional sport.
Yeah, I guess that's
Well, I guess you got to count UT now that they're paying.
I mean,
players.
the UT's a fucking sham, honestly. But I mean, it's whatever.
yeah.
I like that take. I don't know what it means, but I like that.
Okay,
take.
well, okay. You want me to expand on that then?
I would love for you to explain.
Okay. So the other night, right, I was watching a video
Okay.
about how, you know, fucked up how school pretty much like fuck up all of our lives, right?
Uh-huh.
So, you know, back in the day, you know, there were two businessmen that you guys probably have heard of, right?
Yeah.
Rockefeller,
I've heard of
and
that guy.
Andrew Carnegie, right? These guys were responsible for both like developing the oil and the steel industries, like respectively.
Oh, Carnegie Steel.
Yeah, Carnegie.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
And they funded for the education system, but the underlying goal is to make sure that like people are not learning, but instead, you know, they're obliged, you know, to like conform, you know, to like whatever,
Whoa.
you know, societal standards, you know, are in place at a very young age, because mind you, the modern school system actually has roots in Prussia, which is now modern day Germany and parts of Poland. So the Prussian government actually implemented like this new way of like propaganda, but instead
Okay.
of aiming at the adults, they started aiming at children, because they know that children's minds are like sponges, you know, they absorb shit, you know, real easily.
Uh-huh.
And so that implemented, you know, because like, mind you, we're talking about two different ethnic groups, right? Germans and Poles.
Sure.
And, you know, they have to, you know, like conform, you know, to like one national identity, right? So that's pretty much like where the basis of all that kind of began. And that was kind of like the beginning of what the school system, you know, had became all over the world. Even in like, you know, countries like China and like the former Soviet Union, where even though they have a large emphasis on like, you know, science and technology,
Mhm.
it's still kind of like going in line, you know, with like their political goal, you know?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
even like in America. Oh, goal. Unless it gets called back, it'll probably get called back. It's probably not a real goal. He's grimacing.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah, there you
There's
go.
the obviously gay flag guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that's totally true though. I mean, Rockefeller is quoted as saying in relation or like near when he founded the or like started funding the American public education system thing. He said, "I want workers, not thinkers."
Exactly.
Or he said, "I don't want thinkers, I want workers."
Or
I
like
believe
just
is
more
the
in general,
exact
like he
quote.
just wants like a nation just full of workers, not learners, basically.
Yeah.
So like, and like, you know, that kind of leads into like modern day America, and like the thing is that like going to like leading up, you know, to like the whole like thing where I said, yeah, UT's a fucking sham.
Mhm.
Like obviously, universities.
Do you think
they're
just UT or all?
I think all universities.
I would agree. Currently, I think
currently,
in the previous times it was useful to go to college, but it is not anymore.
Well, yeah, I mean, but at the same time though, even the more definitely the more recent iterations of all these universities, you gotta understand, dude, there, I don't know if you're aware about what's been kind of happening in recent years, but there's been so many fucking professors and researchers, at these top universities, even Ivy League schools, who are now being investigated for fraudulent reports on their findings and whatnot.
Oh, right.
And so, mind you, that these people were teaching and propagating these ideals to their students who probably have already, graduated, long ago.
Sure.
And that, in itself is dangerous, because that's going to create a sense of misconstruction and misinformation. And so,
I mean, even just an example in elementary schools in Texas is the retelling of history with the American slavery, and recontextualizing it as a thing that was good, and
I know, right?
I mean, I've seen snippets from history books in Texas, and Kansas is not that much better. Of here's how some of the slaves were friends with their masters, all that bullshit. Is
No, that's BS.
Yeah,
no, I mean, I would say in general, it's not a good idea to propagate any sort of bias, especially if it's for underlying political or social goal, especially in an education setting, because it's just gonna create a lot of problems. I mean, that's why we have this whole fucking political divide partially nowadays, due to that, and it's just gotten worse, and I feel university is just not a way anymore, honestly. I don't think,
Sure.
Because I mean, when I was going to UT for about a year, I mean, right away, I fucking smelled the fucking bullshit. I fucking smelled that fucking bullshit from a mile away. I mean, that's why I fucking started drinking a lot, during that whole fucking year. So I mean, I just didn't really give a fuck at that point, it was just man, this fucking place, man, they're just propagating, this kind agenda of how you should be in society, about how you should act, and whatnot. It's just
sure.
Yeah, fuck all that, dude. Fuck all that. It's just fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think the problem is also twofold, because ideally these public education places, and I wouldn't even count colleges as public education.
Yeah.
But I think the college thing is maybe a different thing, and it's just a flawed system at this point, because it's been ruined by capitalism, literally everything else.
I mean,
they're robbing people of their money.
It's all privatized education.
Yeah,
no college is a public college, because public school is supposed to be free.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be.
But even going back to younger elementary school or high school, I don't know if there is obviously the problem of curriculum being misconstrued, especially specifically in history,
right?
Is a thing that I think is a huge problem in the United States, of retelling and recontextualizing things that happened in the past.
It's most of the time, because I mean, this is the thing about America, right? I just feel America in general, not everybody's gonna be fucking biased, about everything, and really pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean, I get
and it's also really just one of those things where it's just are you here to teach these fucking people about something that's actually useful and educational, or are you just spreading your fucking bullshit because it fucking validates your ideology,
sure.
which it is the latter, which is crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, they're showing PragerU videos in Florida elementary schools.
Yeah,
which is insane.
Yeah, exactly. It's just it's schools learning shouldn't be fucking propaganda. It literally should just be okay, it shouldn't be a 9 to 5. It should just be stuff that we should learn at a very early age that will actually benefit us, in the fucking future, as well as whatever career path that we fucking chose, or just
inform you on how the world works.
Exactly.
I didn't know I didn't know trans people existed until I was moved to Austin, and then I was like, oh, I am one. Okay. It's yo, someone should have told me about that shit.
Yeah, dude, right. No way.
It would have made my life a lot better.
Dude.
Shit like that is I don't agree with like the right wing political talking point of like
yeah.
everything in school is super political, so pull your kids out and like go do homeschool, because that like is a whole nother can of worms.
No,
like,
it is. It's a whole can of worms.
Yeah, like bring your children to your house and teach them from the Bible exclusively. That's not gonna work out well. No one's gonna like that kid.
Homeschool kids are fucking insane.
Yeah. No, like they're like a whole entire different breed. I'll tell you that much, dude.
It's aliens out there, man.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I mean, alien fucking hominids, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't agree with like that. I think like public education is positive, especially like through middle school. I like high school on, like, I don't know if it matters as much, but I think there needs to be a large push in America to like actually talk about current social issues instead of reading a book that happened in the 80s.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's happening.
Yeah. Like, and that's like another problem too. Is like it's kind of like set like in a fucking curriculum and whatnot. So it's just like really like I mean at this point it just feels like, you know, our fucking government officials and everyone else, you know, who are kind of like in power are just basically, you know, like thinking that like the best way, you know, to like keep, you know, like the populace in check is if, you know, we make sure that we, you know, dumb them down, you know, we make sure that, you know,
culture war.
Yeah, culture war. It's just like what the fuck, you know? Yeah. Like personally, dude, like I'm just here to fucking, you know, like learn about life, you know, and just try to fucking survive. You know, I'm not fucking here, you know, to fucking fight, you know, for my fucking life. You're like fucking Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Like
Might have to soon.
Yeah.
World War III inbound. I would
Do you think so?
I would just go to jail.
Do you actually think so?
No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I just say kill everyone, dude.
I mean, you know,
no, just like that.
it's just it's awful.
The world sucks right now, dude.
Yeah, I mean, like
the world's fucking horrible.
Shit's happening, but like, I don't think at the end of the day people give a shit about Ukrainians, Palestinians. No one actually gives. A shit.
Like
it's just like the war helps suit their agenda, and it makes the people who pay them. Or it helps the people who pay them make money.
I mean, I actually heard like something. I watched a video earlier today about black metal, right? And
black metal?
Yeah, black metal. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's actually one point in the video that actually kind of like relates back, you know, to like what's going on right now.
Okay.
Because mind you, black metal in itself is a genre that is rooted in darkness and hatred. And the reason why is because there's actually a psychological phenomenon that makes people interested in that kind of stuff, even if they don't like it. It's known as a negativity bias.
Okay.
Yeah. And basically, you know, how it sounds, you know, like it's focusing really on the negative side, you know, of things, but it's actually, you know, sparking a lot of compulsion and like a lot of, you know, interest and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, for example, like there's a reason why a lot of people are into like, you know, crime documentaries and whatnot, you know.
We were talking about this last week, why everyone's obsessed with serial killers.
I mean, like, that's just what it is, you know. It's like a fucking negative bias, you know. And, you know, people are kind of taking it to the point where, you know, like, again, you know, like we're saying, you know, like it's kind of, you know, like justifying or like, you know, validating, quote unquote, you know, like their underlying, you know, political goal, which is like fucking disgusting, dude. Like, really, like, just fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
is that
it's rough. I've been having a hard time talking about stuff. Like I normally am super involved. Foreign policy is like my thing, and I just it's I've hit a wall recently with it. It's making my brain melt.
Yeah,
fucking hurts.
Yeah,
white liberals are pissing me off, dude.
Yeah,
dude, they're pissing me off.
And any political white person pisses me off. Goddamn. It's going from the white perspective. Let's just say that, okay? Everything is Eurocentric.
So you mentioned black metal. Is that the kind of music you're into, or like what kind of? Because you were at that. What is the time you got dropped in your head? What kind of music is that?
So that right there. Okay, so it was kind of like a mix of several bands, right? So Testament, Anthrax, and Slayer, they're known as thrash metals because, like,
okay,
yeah. So it's like
that's the headbanging stuff, right?
I mean, all of it's headbanging stuff.
All of it's headbanging.
Yeah,
I don't know shit about
okay, so
metal.
thrash. Okay, think about this. Thrash metal, right? It's like very fast-paced, traditional heavy metal music. You know, like it's like one of the earliest forms of like extreme metal, right? And then, you know, with Lamb of God, they're groove metal, which is kind of like it came out of thrash metal, but like it's a lot slower and hence the name. It's a lot groovier, right?
Right.
Yeah. But with one band, Behemoth, they're a black metal band, and well, black and death metal. But anyways, with black metal, it did came out of, you know, it has its roots in thrash metal, but like like the difference between that and thrash is that with black metal, it's a lot more raw, a lot more primitive.
Mhm.
Like,
Is that like the guttural, like
no, guttural, no, like the,
Yeah,
no,
like
that's death metal.
that's death?
No. Black metal has a much more higher pitched scream and whatnot. And most of the time, they're usually, again, like I said, it's rooted in negativity and hatred. So
Mhm.
a lot of the time, a lot of the early black metal bands, especially in the second wave, like Norwegian bands, like there was a lot of, stories of, like, there's been so many documentaries and like, paper reports about that shit.
Aren't like a lot of them Nazis too?
A small group of it, yeah. A small
Yeah.
group of them are like, Nazis and whatnot. Especially like in the scope here in America, because they're
Sure.
yeah. Because, I know there's like one notorious band here in America that even though they did contribute to the American black metal scene, quite a lot, they're still, kind of blacklisted, from like most of them play. I don't even know they're fucking around anymore, honestly.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're called Grand Belial's Key. And
They're like a fascist band or something.
yeah. National Socialist black metal band. Yeah, but
What's the Japanese band that's like so fascist they're like banned in multiple countries?
Yeah. So like, okay, I was gonna get to that, right? Yeah, reek of the unzen gas fumes. Yeah.
What a name.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Okay, so think about this, right? So like I said, like with Grand Belial's Key, like other bands like that, like Der Stürmer or like Death Worship or like anything like that. That right there is what you call National Socialist black metal. Greek of the Onion gas fumes, like they're kind of like that, but instead of taking tropes from like, World War II, like Nazi propaganda, they're more or less taking stuff from that era, but more on the Japanese imperialistic side.
Sure.
So they're basically talking about stuff that are like, I would consider like even more like evil than like what the Germans did, honestly. Because like if you like read anything about like the rape of Nanking or like
I mean,
like it's
they're both very bad.
they're both very bad, but like they're both very bad, but like admittedly, with my bias, being
Sure.
like part Chinese and whatnot,
Sure.
like it's just one of those things where it's just like, oh, dude, like yeah, like it's pretty fucked up. But I will say though, like that kind of I like those types of like imageries and themes actually kind of make the music a little more compelling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm being serious. Like it act,
Okay,
like,
yeah, I get it.
I do get it.
Even like in the metal like underground, like a lot of people would say, yeah, like all these bands, are kind of fucking shit because of their fucking ideologies and shit. I mean, whether or not they believe it, I mean, like that's really up to debate, But I think that like, the music itself, it actually makes the music itself a lot more compelling, and like for example, if you hear, if you hear like any of the music from like Grand Belial's Key, Reek of the Unzen Gas Fumes, or like Argusland, which is like a neo-fascist like melodic death metal band, which
neo-fascist melodic death metal is such a crazy string of words.
I know, right?
It's an insane string of words.
Yeah. But that's what it is, man. Yeah. But like. Yeah, I would say that like I'm like a metalhead, like I'm into like all sorts of like metal music and whatnot.
Okay.
Probably way more diverse than like I would say most people that you will meet, because like most people will either be like particularly into like one or two styles of metal music.
Gotcha.
With me, like I like to learn about like the history of it. I want to learn more about it. I want to hear all the music, and a lot of the times, like there's some great stuff, throughout all these genres. I mean, even like fucking styles like hair metal and like new metal. Like I mean, like there's some good stuff out there. You just gotta fucking look, instead of like
Sure.
like disregarding it entirely.
I could never really get into metal for some reason. I think it's just maybe not for me, but
But where are you into?
I hyper pop and rap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Are you a jazz boy, Harry?
Yeah,
You're
I love
you're a jazz boy?
for sure.
Yeah. You and Jake are jazz boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to the Elephant Room a lot.
You still go there?
Mm-hmm.
The place is pretty cool. Yeah.
Nice.
It's I like it there. They have a famous jazz player's ashes in the walls there.
Do they?
Which is pretty. Yeah,
Like
it's pretty sweet.
like in what do you mean in the
Like,
walls?
in the wall. His ashes are preserved in there.
Like an urn in the wall?
I guess maybe it's just like a bag, but I don't know.
No bag.
Yeah.
Watch. They're probably lying to
I
you.
don't
There's
know
like
if
a
you- I don't
full-fledged fucking body in there and shit.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
It'd be like that movie.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be like that movie. What's that fucking movie called? Shudder, I think.
Someone's gonna like trip and like fall into that part of the wall.
Yeah, there
and
you
the
go,
body's
yeah.
just gonna like Han Solo.
Yeah,
out.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
My God, dude, that would be.
The jazz musician starts gasping for air. He's alive. Yeah.
I mean, we are in Austin, so I mean, like anything can fucking happen, dude.
Crazy.
Fucking weird city.
Yo, I went to Mothership Joe Rogan's club last week.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan has a club?
Yeah, Joe Rogan has a...
And you went?
Someone offered me tickets.
Wait.
You
Oh
have to have
yeah, that's
tickets?
right. Fucking Joe Rogan is
Yeah.
here in Austin, right?
Wait, you have to have
yeah.
tickets to go to the club?
Well, it's a comedy club.
Oh.
It's like I went to a comedy show.
a comedy club.
You think Joe Rogan has
I
a
was thinking
dance
like
club?
bottle service.
No way.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan strip club.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
It's the
though.
bada bing.
But why did you fucking see them motherfucker doing his fucking podcast while the fucking strippers are like fucking doing their fucking thing and shit?
Funny.
Yeah. No, it was super weird. So they take your phone, they put them in one of those like hyper. I don't even know what it's called. Like the bag that you can't open until they give it back to you.
Yeah.
Your phone's in a bag. They'll kick you out if you heckle. A dude got kicked out. It's very strange.
Wait, you can't heckle.
No.
Why?
Okay, I understand the phone being in the
Yeah,
bag,
yeah,
but
yeah,
what
like
do you
the
mean
phone
you can't
thing.
heckle.
Yeah, you can't heckle. Oh, they'll kick you out. It's like the Alamo. It was a
Wait,
very
like you mean like Alamo Draft House?
yeah. It's like it's like yeah. If you heckle at the Alamo, they send you back to Mexico.
Where's the basement?
No, it was super weird. It also they have like all of the comics that have been canceled from other like comedy scenes. I was talking. I work with this comic that was doing the show, so like I was just talking to him afterwards, and he was like, "Yeah, that one guy, he's been kicked out of both of the L.A. and Las Vegas comedy scenes.
Like the scene as a whole?
Yeah, he's been banned from L.A. and
How?
Las Vegas for like performing. Well, he's just a piece of shit.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
he's
that
like
makes sense.
he's like a real bad guy.
Oh, man.
Sure, no surprise there.
He's like he's a gay dude. He's like full face tats, incredibly transphobic, which is
Oh, God, here-
interesting genre of person.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. How the fuck? Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I don't
LGB
know.
without the T.
Yeah,
dude.
no, yeah, fucking stupid, man. What the fuck? Shit, I mean, might as well fucking denounce your fucking your fucking
Yeah.
homosexual card, dude.
No, but there was also like
So
a super old white guy
Okay.
that was doing like the you can't say anything anymore.
Okay,
I,
there we
I
go.
can't tell my rape jokes on stage except here.
Oh my
Oh, yeah.
Okay, man. No, but honestly, I haven't been to a comedy show in a while. It was a good time. It was fun. They did a roast battle. That's what my friend was doing. Shout out Armando from the Rooster Teeth podcast.
Nice.
A
That's
male
what's up.
Mexican non-turf. No, he's great. No, it was really fun. I think the problem was I think the tickets were like $200. We got a table and it
That's
was
crazy.
two drink minimum. So you spent $200 to get the table and then you have to buy at least 2 drinks.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
I've never been to a venue that's you that expensive and has like a drink minimum.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
the
fucking-
comedy club we went to in New
weird.
York had a drink minimum, but it was like $50 for
Sure.
tickets.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Plus you're seeing like actually good stand-ups in New York probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an actual good stand-up. I mean, there was that one guy. I can't believe I keep forgetting his name. He's just like not a comedian I know of very well, but he has had like, I mean, he's got like 2 or 3 Netflix specials right now. He's had Comedy Central specials.
Tom Segura, just kidding.
God, no, I would know that. I would know him. Oh, fuck. God,
I'll just
damn.
start listing people.
I want to say his last name starts with a B.
Starts with a B.
Beetlejuice.
It was Beetlejuice.
There you go. It's
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
You saw Carrot Top and got confused.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
But no, he just walked in and was like, "Hey, can I do a set?" And they were like, "Yeah, sure."
Dude, stand-up's so cool.
Yeah,
I think I want to do that sometime sooner than later.
I would love to do stand up.
Yeah.
People tell me I should do it all the time after game shows, which like definitely inflates my ego. And I'm like,
Hell
maybe
yeah.
I could do stand up.
If you start doing it, I'll start doing it with you.
Yeah, totally. It's so hard for me to like make up a joke, honestly.
Yeah.
Like game shows make it easy because like you have like that blanket of there's something happening, there's content on the screen to
Yeah,
riff
exactly.
off of.
Yeah.
It's more, I would
Pulling
say
a joke out of thin air is crazy to me. It's magic.
game show is more improv than stand-up, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But
I mean, like, I'm afraid to do stand-up comedy because, like, fuck. I mean, I have a kind of like a very dark sense of humor, honestly.
hey,
Yeah.
that's what sells.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on like how dark though you want to go, man. Because I mean, like, shit. I mean, I have like one joke, you know, that like I remember at least one person got pissed off at me for. At least one.
People get pissed off at me for jokes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, No, like no, I remember like because like I think it was like a few years back. I was like working at this this job, right? And like we're like there was like nobody in the fucking like restaurant that, like for like a little bit, right?
Mhm.
It's like we were just like fucking around telling jokes, and like I fucking made the joke. I made a joke. Okay, I mean, I'll just go ahead. I'll just tell it. Okay.
Okay.
So
Let's hear it.
okay.
If you hear a large censor beep, you'll know it was good.
Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay.
This is an R-rated podcast. You're fine.
Okay, cool. Okay. What do you call a 5-year-old with no friends?
Oh no, I don't know. What do you call a 5-year-old with no friends?
Sandy Hook survivor.
That's pretty dark.
It's pretty good though, actually.
It's not that bad. Yeah, I think Alex would like that one a lot.
Who?
Alex Jones.
Oh, God, yeah.
Christ.
Oh God.
Jesus. Dude.
Speaking of Alex Jones, did you see Channel 5 came back?
I did see that, and I don't know how to feel about it.
I don't know how to feel about it either.
I did watch the video, and it
Yeah.
was very good.
Yeah,
But like,
that's the issue,
bro, it's only been 8 months. You haven't addressed it. So like, kind of fuck you.
Did he not?
Not publicly.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, like when it first happened, but like he didn't come back and say anything about like, here's what I've been doing to rectify my behavior.
Yeah, he was just like I've spent 8 months in the Mojave Desert.
He made a joke
self-reflecting.
about it. It was like, okay, kind of like, fuck off. Like you make good content,
unless
but
he
I don't
actually
like
has
you.
been in the desert.
Does 8 months in the desert like make you not a sex pest anymore?
I don't know.
I don't think I don't
think
know what
so.
the equation is for that, but it doesn't feel like we've fixed the situation, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. It's because I agree with you. That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Like I totally see where you're coming from. That's the same way I feel about it. But I also agree with you with the fact that like it's good, which is sad.
Yeah.
And the issue
Here's
is
the thing: is Sam Hyde also makes really good videos.
that's true.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Right.
just because you're a bad person doesn't mean your art's bad.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
We were just talking about
but
like
I
these
also-
Nazi
Yeah.
bands.
But that's different. That's different though, because like that's like a group of people, you know, that like
Sure.
are making art and whatnot. That's different, you know. Now, I mean, we're talking about like, you know, one person whose art is attached to them. That's a little bit of a murky, you know, like fucking.
That's probably a fair.
yeah, because I mean, like,
assertion.
fuck, I mean, there's Burzum. I mean, the one man black metal project. I mean, okay, long story short, the dude behind the fucking project is a fucking psychopath and a fucking racist and a fascist and a homophobe and a transphobe and just all around just terrible person. And he basically killed, you know, like another member of that scene, you know, over like contract disputes as well as like creative ideas. I think he stabbed him like more than 20 times in the fucking chest and 2 times in the fucking head. And like at the time, you know, the maximum sentence in Norway was like 21 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
yeah. So yeah, I mean,
I guess
like,
they don't be doing crimes up there.
well, I mean, it's Norway. What do you expect?
I don't know anything about Norway.
The standard of living is a lot better. I mean, if your standard of living is better, if all your needs are met, there's no need to commit crime.
Yeah.
Crime isn't committed because people want to do it. It's bred out of poverty. Always
Yeah,
has.
yeah, but like sometimes, you know, people are just fucking psychopaths just because they're psychopaths, you know.
That's
And that dude is a fucking psychopath. Trust me, he has not made any improvements at all.
So that's like an example of one person, like who their art is tied to themselves. What is your thought, I guess, Harry, on like Andrew coming back? Because I don't know how to feel about it. To be honest.
Independent journalism is important.
Yeah,
That's why we should do it.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Maybe
that's really all
yeah.
I have to say about it. I mean, you know, it's
Do what you will.
Yeah, it's
I'm not buying merch anymore, but I might watch the videos.
Yeah.
Right,
See, exactly.
right.
As long as you're not, you know, like directly, you know, like supporting them financially, you know, from that shit, you know.
Sure.
I mean, I always advise people, you know, like, yeah, you know, like it's cool if you listen to the music. I mean, just like if you're planning on buying like a physical copy, just get a fucking bootleg, dude. Like, don't fucking buy it from the direct stores. You don't fucking like, don't fucking get like these area motherfuckers, you know, like.
I think we
Any
said it
fucking
before
money.
on the podcast. Only buy used Kanye.
Come on.
Yeah, I love that.
Use Kanye only in this house.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a hot commodity. I have Yeezus on CD.
Whoa.
$500.
For $500 for a Yeezus CD? What
That's how much I'm charging for it.
Jeez, man.
Used Kanye. Used Kanye.
Use Kanye.
You're only
yeah.
paying me, brother. You're not.
There's an
Kanye.
upcharge.
You know,
now. What is Kanye doing now? What is he? I haven't
what is he doing?
seen him in a long time.
Coming down from a manic episode and going, oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck.
Oh, I said
And
I loved Hitler on Alex Jones.
Yeah.
What do I do now?
Yeah.
Oh, no surprise there.
I mean, I think he came down from his manic episode and realized that he can kiss being president goodbye.
That too, yeah.
Do you think he'll even run?
No. I mean, it's already happening. He's not running.
Yeah, he's not, dude. There's no way
I
he's
mean,
gonna
do you
fucking
think he'll run? He could run independent still.
I mean, dude, remember the last time a celebrity got into fucking office?
I mean, yeah, it was bad, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. I mean, celebrities being in office is not really a new thing. Wasn't it like
Ronald Reagan?
Ronald Reagan was an actor.
Yeah, that's true. Huh?
Yeah, but
Nancy Reagan was the throat goat of Hollywood. She gave the best dome. That's not a joke. This
and
is
she ate lead paint, right?
Oh, there you go.
Wasn't
yeah.
she the lead paint eater too?
Wait, what?
That's maybe a meme. That's deep on
Oh,
the internet.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah, that's probably some fucking like some
No,
fucking
the
4chan
goat,
shit.
the throat goat Nancy Reagan thing is a thing. It's like
Okay.
documented. She gave everybody heads.
Sorry,
in
that was
Hollywood back
Jackie
in the
Kennedy
day.
was the paint chip eater.
Oh, okay.
My God.
I don't think he'll run, but it would be interesting. Have you been
Uh,
watching the debates?
Yeah, I watched the first one, and then I watched like a little bit of coverage on the second one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It's
I
like,
mean, it's horrible. It's terrible to watch, but
it's terrible,
yeah.
and also like, who the fuck is coming and watching those? It doesn't make sense. Like the things that they clap for and the things that they cheer for seem so contradictory. Like,
I feel like what they need to do is like instead of like having a debate, they should all just like round up all the fucking candidates, like put them like in the fucking octagon,
Whoa.
let them fucking fight, and let's see who the fuck wins.
Who's winning?
Chris Christie.
Chris Christie?
For sure.
I was honestly kind of thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that's who would win.
It's big boy season.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Just let them fucking fight, let's see who wants it the most. Come on,
It would
man.
end being Chris Christie and Ron DeSantis.
Ron DeSantis
In the end.
trips and falls on his high heel boots and breaks his own neck.
Ron DeSantis has a lot of energy
Botchamania.
left off because Ron DeSantis immediately went for Nikki Haley and it's just been bashing her brains
way,
in on the
dude.
ground.
No, Nikki
over
clears him.
and
Nikki clears
over.
him easy.
And then eventually, like, it's a long drawn out battle.
Yeah.
Eventually, Chris Christie gets the upper hand on Ron DeSantis, flips him over,
Uh-huh.
stares into his former lover's eyes as he plunges his thumbs into his eye sockets until they burst all over his face.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Chris Christie emerges victorious.
Wow.
Hey man, that's how we should fucking handle like all fucking conflicts, dude. Just get like all the world leaders and just have them fucking fight it out in a fucking octagon. You know?
Yeah, totally.
That would be fucking
Hear
easy.
me out. I know
Oh,
we
man.
kind of want Donald Trump to be in on this battle royale, but hear me out.
He's gonna.
He's the commentator.
I
Yeah, what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, he's gonna be a fucking commentator.
Donald Trump gives him the
Nikki
thumb
Haley.
down to kill Ron DeSantis.
Nikki Haley, her brains are all over.
The brains all over the canvas.
Ron DeSantis and his high heel boots, meatball Ron tumbling down the hill. Oh, that would be so. We should make that now.
That's awesome.
I don't know how we make that, but
fucking.
we could do that. Here's what we do: we get the new WWE game. We create a characters of every Republican president,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
and we
Yes.
we commentate over it, and we
There
let the
you
AI
go.
fight it out and see who's good.
Okay.
I
Wait.
love
Question. No. Question though is okay.
Yeah.
Is Chris Christie still gonna be like OP in the game? Do you?
We're gonna give him the Hulk Hogan frame.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no,
yeah.
fuck Hulk Hogan, dude. You gotta give him the fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin treatment,
Okay,
bro.
we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. We could give him Andre the Giant or something.
Yeah, I know, right? You just
Yeah.
fucking, make him the Undertaker.
That's a really good video idea. We should totally do that.
Me and Jake have a really good video idea for Dr. Godzilla that I'm gonna say off the pod.
Okay.
Because it's good. I don't
Yeah.
want.
Is
I
that
don't want it
that's
to be
your
out
band,
there.
right, Dr.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's we have a sketch comedy idea
Okay.
for the band.
That's good.
yeah.
Yeah. I want to talk about it right now, but I'm not going to.
Do you think someone's gonna steal it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
copyright, dude.
Actually, someone might steal it. So yeah.
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be Beyonce, dude.
We are in talks with Beyonce.
Holy shit.
Dr. Godzilla x Beyonce. God
There
damn.
you go.
If only I would be a millionaire overnight.
Dude, for real though, dude. Hey, don't forget about the fucking Jay-Z like feature right now.
Yeah.
That's gonna go crazy.
God, that'd be sick.
God
Y'all listen to the new
damn.
Drake album? It's really bad.
Oh god, dude. Like the one with the fucking shitty fucking artwork on it, dude.
He had some really good lines, but nothing will ever clear. Girl, you're a lesbian, me too. Is such
Oh my god.
It's such a good
no.
yeah.
Yeah. He's too weird for me. He
You know, Drake is the type of person that will eat popcorn with a fork.
I like
I'm just
that.
saying that right now, dude.
He's a pedophile. I'm almost 100%.
Drake's the kind of guy to be hanging out with friends and quietly say to himself, "Yeah, I needed this."
God damn. But for real,
Drake's
though,
the kind of
dude.
guy in a horror film to say, "You guys, you're gonna want to see this."
God damn.
He made a reference to going back to your pedophile accusation. He made a reference to Millie Bobby Brown on that new album.
Oh God, I bet. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say Drake's the type of guy to say age is just a number.
Oh god, dude. Yeah, fucking Jared Fogle much, dude.
Okay, I have to know, what was the Millie Bobby Brown reference?
He said something like "haters in my comments talking Millie Bobby Brown" or something. It was just weird that he referenced it even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Dude, I feel
Why were you texting an underage
yeah,
girl?
like what the fuck?
as
Yeah.
a 30-year-old man?
Because he's lonely.
I mean, to be fair, with eyebrows like that, I mean, I imagine so.
I've never heard anyone come for Drake's eyebrows, and now
It
it's
looks
the
like two
only,
fuzzy caterpillars going
now
for
it's-
his fucking nose.
now it's the only thing I'll ever think of.
So good. I love that.
Oh gosh, yeah. It's funny that he's still like,
Fuck that shit, bro.
the most popular musician in the world, or close to.
I'd be willing to bet money Drake is watching the same game we are, which feels weird.
You think so?
Totally.
You think he's gambling on stake.com?
He's a soccer fan, and Miami is cool, to be fair. And
Miami is
they
cool,
have
yeah.
they have Messi, and a lot of celebrities have been going to Miami games. I would be willing to bet money he's either there or watching it on TV.
I wish
It's
I
just
could-
weird to think about. Sorry,
Yeah. No, you're
ADD.
fine.
I was like, I bet he's watching this.
Probably.
I wish I could go to the F1 race next
Oh.
week. That would be really fun.
Dude, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, that's happening?
Yeah, it's next week in
Oh,
Austin.
yeah.
shit.
F1,
Nice.
It is ridiculous how rich you have to be to enjoy
yeah.
F1.
So fucking expensive. Dude.
It's
Dude.
fucking outrageous, dude.
I knew a guy that spent like $1,000 and was like still in shitty seats
Yeah.
Dude.
last year.
Hey, dude.
So
WrestleMania tickets are like way more, dude. Like,
WrestleMania tickets?
yeah, they're like 2,500 a pop.
that makes sense. WrestleMania is dope, though. It's
Yeah,
fair.
they're for real. I mean, come on, dude. It's fucking
It's fair.
WrestleMania.
Spend your life savings, do it. It's
Yeah, I know, right?
but fucking Formula One. My friend is a driver for like a
And Formula One?
no. Oh God,
I'm fucking
okay. So
saying,
I
dude.
realized.
Goddamn.
I
You're
realized
holding out on us. Why isn't he on the
I
podcast?
know, right? You're like, what the fuck?
context is important. I said that really badly.
Yeah,
The English
yeah.
language sucks. So he is a personal driver for like a really fancy. He actually he does have a land speed record on a motorcycle though, which is pretty impressive.
Whoa, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
He hit like I think it was like in a mile or something. He hit like over 200. He has like the plaque on his wall and
That's so
shit.
scary.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, he has a land speed record, which is sick. But he is a personal driver. He drives like Rolls Royces, like vintage Rolls Royces and shit for rich
Jeez.
people that come
Okay.
into Austin. And he last Formula One season, he had these people who rented him out for like the whole time Formula One was happening in Austin, right? And they were like. They spent like an insane amount of money. I'm trying to remember what it was, but they also tipped him like $1,500
Damn.
type shit. Yeah. Like he made so much money off of these people and they requested him again. So he's
That's
going to be
cool.
doing that again.
I almost worked the event. The Drew Barrymore show was looking for PAs.
No way. Wait,
No
wait,
way.
what?
The Drew Barrymore show?
Yeah.
At Formula One?
Yeah, man.
What?
Oh, God.
What,
Yeah.
what does she do at Formula
I
One?
don't fucking
Yeah, what
know.
the fuck is she doing over there?
I got a text the other day. It was like, hey, this is a producer with the Drew Barrymore show. Do you want to come work the F1?
Dude, that sounds like a new fucking Adam Sandler movie, right? And it fucking works.
Oh, dude, you should have gone.
I had other work, but it would have been cool.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh well.
You should have just been like, I know a guy, and I would have just like tarnished your entire reputation.
Yeah.
Just went to the race. I have been thinking about sneaking in.
To the F1 race?
Yeah.
Dude, you'll get killed.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like the security at F1's crazy, man.
They won't shoot me.
I mean, no. Yeah, killed is not is not true.
I know. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's probably true. I've snuck into music festivals before, so I'm like, yeah.
What's your tactic?
Huh?
Do you have a tactic to sneak into music festivals?
Yeah, totally. There's always like an employee or loading gate that's either not locked or like you can just pull it open wide enough and you just wait till no one's looking. You just slip through.
Sure.
Or you can just hop a fence. Most of the fences aren't that high. You just climb it, literally climb to the top, look over. I've been with my friend and he looked over and a staff member saw him and was like, "Hey," and we were just like, "Oh," just dropped down really quick, ran around, and then we were like, "Well, now they're all crowded around here." We like just went around the other corner, and then we're like, "All right, well, now there's nobody over here." And
That's
just,
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I saw this video the other day of someone sneaking into a music festival. What they did is they went to the exit and just started walking backwards. And no one noticed.
That's pretty good.
That's good. Yeah,
That makes sense.
I fucking snuck into a couple of like shows like here and there. I mean, obviously, like given the fact that like most fucking venues have fucking bar and shit. Like, I mean, like it's easy to be like, yeah, dude, I'm just here to fucking drink, get all fucked up, dude. And like it actually works like all the fucking time, dude. Like literally, like I just get in for fucking free, dude. I don't even have to fucking pay for that shit.
I've also done that. I've also like shown up at a bar, and I was actually just being honest though. I was like, look, man, I'm just trying to get a fucking beer. I do not give a shit about the band. And the door guy was like, honestly, I'm heard.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like around like 90% of the bands here are kind of fucking shit.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
There are some really good bands.
Oh yeah,
but there just is such an oversaturation. I think it's inevitable. There's gonna be a lot of bad bands.
No, like I mean, like honestly, dude, I'll tell you this. Like I fucking posted like a story on my Instagram like recently, and I think a lot of it has to do with the current climate of like the music circuit here, because I feel like there's like this type of like pressure to kind of like conform, to like the sort of like, ideal, of like how you should, be as a band in order to like get exposure, from like all these venues or whatnot. Cause you're not just gonna fucking, have anybody, like fucking play. Let's just be real here, They have fucking bias about who they want to fucking showcase and who not to. And usually for the most part, it's usually people who are probably white. They're probably young. They're probably conforming to the racist beauty standards that are set into our society. And, they're probably playing music that, I mean, let's just face it. Most of these fucking promoters are like in their 40s and their 50s. So, I mean, like, It's just kind of like, you already know what kind of music they're fucking into. So
I don't go to music venues in Austin. I was into the punk scene for a little while. I lived in a punk house. That scene's pretty good in Austin, to be honest, but I just don't know shit about anything other than that.
Yeah.
Punk scene's all right. My friend Taylor does like this like outlaw country style music.
You were telling me about
Yeah.
That's
Show me that
great.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like super satirical and funny. He's really good. But he's also not from Austin. He's from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Barely anybody.
Yeah, I mean, Austin for sure is more of a punk town than like any other because the other cities I feel like they're much more known for their metal and like their hardcore shit,
In Texas,
totally.
Yeah, in Texas,
Sure.
yeah. Like in Austin, I feel like it's way more like centered in punk and indie rock, if anything. And
there's a lot of indie.
Yeah, a lot of indie. Yeah, and I feel like if you're like kind of, I feel like with like any, because I know a lot of hardcore, a lot of metal bands, because that's like my whole thing, here in the city. And a lot of the time, those fucking guys, for the most part, they're not really playing, in like the venues or whatnot. They're like, playing, like house shows, skate parks, like impromptu, like music gigs and whatnot. I appreciate that a lot more, honestly, just because it's just kind of like, it's a lot more intimate. It's a lot more fun, if you just do it like that.
Oh, it's way more fun.
Yeah, way more fun, Yeah, like I don't know, like for me, like I just feel like things have to fucking change, and I feel like, there has to be like an artistic, like breakthrough in order for things to fucking, change or whatnot, because I mean, for the most part, I mean, let's just face it, like a lot of these bands, they don't really know like how to fucking play their goddamn instruments. I'm just fucking saying that right now.
That's what punk is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe to an extent.
If you're too good at your instrument, you're not punk anymore.
I mean, like there is such thing as art punk and like mathcore and all that,
Sure.
where people actually know how to play their instruments, and everything. I just kind of feel like, people are, I don't know like what the whole sentiment is about like somebody who is like, who actually give a fuck about what they're fucking putting out and everything. Cause like I always get like a lot of slack from like the punk scene and everything. It's like, man, dude, like why the fuck, do you sound like so fucking precise and everything and shit, It's just like, well, sorry that I give an actual fuck, about the music that I want to fucking put out and shit.
Do you put out music?
Well, I mean, I have a lot of material, in store and
Sure.
everything.
What do you play?
I play guitar.
Okay.
Yeah, I play guitar. Yeah, I play guitar, but I also use like a DAW on my phone to like make all the backing tracks and everything.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just that, for me, like I have like a very specific sound I want to go for, and like I try to, go ahead and like find other musicians like mine like that. Like there's not many people in the city that are like want to do the stuff that I want to do,
Sure.
And, one of the things that kind of, irritates me about that is even if I do found someone who's like supposedly committed to it, I can fucking tell who's committed and who's not, and because I've been playing music for like around 15 years, so, for me, it's just like one of those things where it's just like, okay, like I can tell, if you're committed to it, you're, putting in the effort, the practice,
Sure,
you're trying to learn more and more about like, what, you want to do with your instrument. Because it's much more than just like a fucking thing you play, with like three chords on, it's a fucking tool that you use to fucking write music with.
I feel a similar way about like the comedy scene here. There's a lot of people that just do it for fun. Not that that's a problem.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a problem or anything. It's just that like, I just feel like, it's, I don't know, like it's kind of got to the point where like people, I feel like most of the time, and
You're
this
just
is like
looking for a different vibe.
Yeah, a different vibe, but also too, I just want something that's more authentic, because I feel like with the Indian punk scene, most of the time they're just kind of like waving like the quote unquote woke badge,
Sure.
yeah, to like get, like some sort of like clout or whatever, get more of a following, because they know just how fucking quote unquote progressive, this fucking town is, which fucking really
liberals.
isn't, fucking liberals, yeah. Yeah, that's coming from a fucking trans chick, like fucking Christ,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Us
mean,
trans do not like the liberals.
Yeah, exactly.
neolibs are a fucking cancer on society.
Yeah, for
Neoliberalism
real though,
is
dude.
fucking
Call me a
awful.
slur. Come on.
Yeah. Call me a goddamn tranny,
Call me a faggot. It's much
Also,
worse
they
than what you're doing.
support genocide. They're like, no, clearly Hamas is able of producing a rocket that can wipe out 500 people instantaneously.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if anybody is like really truly about like the whole liberation of Palestine, they would be, fucking, studying that shit, trying to understand it before actually making, some sort of like antagonizing post or whatnot, And
I don't know. To be fair, I've been making some antagonizing ass posts.
That's in your nature.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying that like I'm not trying to say that like one or the other is evil. I'm just saying that like it's just been a fucking conflict that's been going on for like what, a long fucking time, like over the fucking like what, half century or whatever.
I mean, much longer than that.
Yeah,
even.
much longer than that. Yeah, but
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
It's just, Hamas is a terrorist organization.
Yeah, it is,
and
yeah.
Israel is an apartheid state. So
yeah, exactly. Like
You know?
there's no winning in this at all, honestly.
Well, Israel created Hamas.
yeah,
I mean, and that's not my
Israel's
take.
That's Israel's Taliban.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it is, yeah.
that's not my take.
It's
That's coming from the former defense minister of the IDF.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, like it's kind of like the same, like concept as America fucking produced, the fucking mafia, like during Prohibition, like literally every fucking like terrorist or like criminal syndicate, like or group or whatever, is usually a response to something that's happening,
I mean, America created the Mujahideen.
Yeah.
as a more
Yeah,
To fight the
extreme
Russians.
example.
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out. What was that movie that they think the brave Mujahideen?
Oh wait, yeah. What is that? Fuck.
It's Rambo, I think.
That's
Rambo.
awesome. I shout out the brave Mujahideen though, for real.
Oh, and on that note,
Name one bad thing they did.
Nothing's coming to mind.
Nothing's coming to mind.
Well, I guess on that note, that'll be Mouse at Wedlock for the week. Thank you for being here, y'all. You want to plug anything, Zoey?
Yeah. I mean, like, I guess my Instagram and everything. I have 3 Instagrams.
Why? Hold on. Why do you have 3 Instagrams?
Do you really want to know? Okay. I have my vibrator Instagram, which is Death X Noise, like all lowercase together.
Okay.
And then I have
Wait, what Instagram?
Death X Noise.
No.
What is it for though?
My personal.
Your personal. Okay.
My personal. The second account that I have is at Deathwitch, but it's spelled DEXTH. WITC.
Could you text all these to Harry's?
Yeah, I got you.
I could put them in the description.
I got you.
Great.
I got you. And then the third tag, for anyone that's like wanting to support, trans chick and want to buy some exclusive content.
Okay. Yeah.
White Rabbit, you can follow that too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Harry, you got a thing? Did you change your tag again, or you still have the same one?
No, still champagne socialism _ My Twitter's fucking lame and won't.
Obviously,
it's a character limit at the username. I can't do shit at
really?
champagne socialism. It's too many characters.
It's that short?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 15 characters.
He's got to start charging $5 a letter, dude.
I am banned for 12 hours.
What'd you do this time?
I told John Fetterman to kill himself.
Why did you tell John Fetterman?
Wait, why?
Because he supports Israel.
Oh,
And,
come on, John.
Yeah.
You were doing such great things like removing the dress code policy.
Yeah, I got really mad and I
Motherfucker.
told him to kill himself.
Wow.
And also made another inflammatory comment. What was it? It was actually a pretty good joke. Something about the blood clot not doing its job.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, I got clapped for both of those.
I see.
But free speech. 12 hours later, I'm right back, baby.
Free speech, 12 hours at a time.
The First Amendment.
Yeah. Hey, yo, this is Fisher. You can follow me at Fisher45Joyce on pretty much any social media or Fisher Joyce on YouTube. New content coming that way soon. If you want to follow the show, it's Mouse Out Wed on Twitter or Mouse Out of Wedlock on YouTube. We also have a Patreon that's linked everywhere. So if you want to check that out, there is some exclusive content on there, and we have plans for more exclusive content coming soon. So check that out. Any closing thoughts?
No. I think we covered some good topics. My brain is fried because I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. Free Palestine.
And we say bye-bye.